Hello guys, welcome to all of you. Let us see what is the superposition theorem. This is the statement of superposition theorem. So let us see what this statement is. This statement says that in a linear circuit containing multiple independent sources, the total current through a voltage across an element can be determined by algebraically adding the voltage or current due to each independent sources acting alone, with all other independent sources acting alone with the all other independent sources set to 0. So in this theorem it is said that we have to apply each independent source, that may be voltage source or current source, independently means alone, and we have to find out the effect of this voltage source on the circuit. And these effects calculated by determining each independent sources alone is added, and the response of these sources will be the same as the response can be determined by assuming collectively of the source. So during its operation we need to short circuit the voltage source if we are assuming the current source, and we have to open circuit the current source if we are assuming the voltage source for our calculation. We need to remember that dependent source should not be set to 0, means it should neither be open circuit nor it will be short circuited, since these dependent sources will depend on the parameter of some other element. Let us see an example so that it may be very clear. Suppose this is the question given to us. Here 3 independent sources is given. Here 24 volt voltage source, 20 volt voltage source, 2 ampere current source. Now we will solve this question using superposition theorem. Superposition theorem says that we have to apply a source independently. So here we have applied 24 volt source first of all, and other voltage sources will be short circuited and current sources will be open circuited. So in this circuit, if we apply 24 volt source, then this 20 volt source will be short circuited. So here it will be short circuited, and this current source will be open circuit. So here it is open circuited. Now we have to find out the current I in the circuit. So we will assume that due to this voltage source, the effect at this branch will generate I1 current. So here we have assumed that this is the I1 current, and if we calculate it by circuit analysis, then we can find out I1 is equal to 3 ampere. Similarly, if 20 volt voltage source is taken into consideration, then this voltage source will be short circuited and this current source will be open circuited. So here this voltage source is short circuit and this current source is open circuited. Now this 20 volt voltage source will produce an effect at this branch which will generate I2 current in this circuit. So after calculation we can find out I2 value is 0 ampere. Now if we consider 2 ampere current source, then this voltage source will be short circuited and this voltage source will be short circuited. So here this 24 voltage source will be short circuit here and its value will be 0 volt, and this 20 volt voltage source will be short circuit here. So current in this branch due to this 2 ampere current source by considering independently will generate I3 current. If we solve this circuit and find out the value of I3 current, then its value will be 1 ampere. As we can see that each source is taken into consideration independently, and the values has been found out as I1 current, I2 current and I3 current. So if we want to know what will be the effect when all the sources are connected in the circuit, then we have to sum all the current values to find the total effect of these voltage sources in the circuit. So superposition theorem says that the whole effect will be added, and that will be resultant of the effect of all the sources by considering collectively in the question. So here current I, which was asked in the question, can be written as I1 plus I2 plus I3, sum of all the current find out during considering the sources independently. By putting all the values, we can find out the value of current I equal to 4 ampere. Let us see example number 2. Here two independent source, that is 24 volt voltage source and 6 ampere current source is connected, and a dependent voltage source is connected here, which value depend on the current of I in this 6 ohm resistance. So first of all we will consider this 24 volt source, and we will see what will be effect of this 24 volt source only to find out the value of current I. So we will assume it as I1 current, and this current source will be open circuited here. This is open circuit, and after calculation we can find out I1 value is 2 ampere. We have to remember here that this dependent voltage source will be remain in the circuit as given in the question. We do not need to set it 0, means either short circuit or open circuit to this dependent source. If we consider 6 ampere current source, then this voltage source will be short circuited and this dependent voltage source will remain in the circuit as given in the question. And the value of I2, which is the effect of this 6 ampere current in this branch, can be calculated here. We need to remember that here we have changed the value of current I into I1. So this voltage source depend the value of current in the 6 ohm resistance. So what is the value at this 6 ohm resistance? That value will affect this dependent current source. So if I1 is here, then we have to put I1 in this dependent voltage source. and if I2 is here, then we have to put I2 in this dependent voltage source. If we combine the effect of these two sources, then we can find out that this value I can be find out by summation of I1 plus I2, that is the current calculated by assuming 20 volt source independently and 6 ampere current source independently, and by putting these values we can find out current I value is 0.5 ampere. Now let us see that in this example, two current source is given and voltage V has been asked in this question. So first of all, we will assume that this 9 ampere source is connected in the circuit and this 6 ampere source is open circuited here. So by considering 9 ampere current source independently, we can find out the value here V1 across 40 ohm resistance. If we calculate the value of V1 by using circuit analysis, then V1 value will be equal to 80 volt. Now if we assume that 6 ampere current source is connected only, then 9 ampere current source will be open circuited and the voltage across 40 ohm will be V2. After solving this circuit, we can find out V2 value is 80 volt. So from superposition theorem, we can say that the voltage V will be summation of V1 plus V2. So here voltage V can be written as 80 plus 80 volt as calculated by assuming 9 ampere current source and 6 ampere current source independently. So here total voltage V will be equal to 160 volt. So I think this example will be very helpful for you to understand what is the superposition theorem. We will see more questions on superposition theorem so that our concept may become more clear and we will be able to solve question without any difficulty. So see you guys in next videos.